Hello everyone, we hope y'all are doing well out there today. We're doing as good as we possibly can. The big question we always get asked, and that question is, how long are we going to be at the farmer's market and have product at the stores? Well, we've been farming, this is our 6th year, and for 4 of those 5 years we've had product through the end of December and even into January. Last year was the first year we did not have product in December due to a major cold spurt that we had in November. So long and short, we hope to be able to have everything available until the end of December. So that's kind of our goal, and that's what we look for. Today here on the farm, this is Thursday. This morning we got down to about 19 degrees. So unfortunately it's looking a little bit similar to last year, but we'll take a look around it here and see how things went last night, early this morning, and things aren't too awful bad. So we've got one more night of below freezing temperatures tonight, and we'll see how it goes through that. It's not supposed to be as cold, I don't think, but that's my gut feeling. I haven't really looked at the weather too much today to figure that out. But at the farmer's market this weekend, we're going to have quite a bit of stuff out there for you. We're going to have collard greens, salad, beets, radish, kale, carrots, celery, kohlrabi, onions, chicken, that'd be breast, thighs, wings, etc. Also some whole birds out there for you, chicken eggs, and the microgreens. We should have our rainbow mix back this week, which consists of beet, radish, kale, and sunflower microgreens. Then we'll also have those separated out individually in case you wanted a little bit of individualized flavor in that aspect. So we will have that out there for you. So yeah, that's the big question, is what's going on, what we have. We've got a lot of stuff we harvested before this cold snap happened. So we're pretty stacked with stuff right now. So come on out to the farmer's market, and also you can pre-order on our website for sure. Also with that, we're going to go ahead and run it here and take a look at how things are doing. We're going to run through this portion of the garden here. This is what we call the second garden. And then we'll run up to the first garden where we have most of the tunnel set up and take a look at everything up there. That way y'all can kind of see what happened out here. Some of this stuff is covered up. We may not uncover it, kind of like right here behind me. We may or may not uncover that. We'll see how things go for time's sake so we can get this video uploaded for y'all. All right, let's go take a look and see what's happening.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we've got Anna here with us, the garden planting master, as far as the garden planning, that is. So how does this stuff look down here?
Not so hot, but it's not completely dead.
It's beets. The only saving grace for them is that they were low to the ground, but they're still not looking too hot.
Hey, hopefully they have time to recover.
What's on the other side there? Radish?
Yeah, it looks fine. There's
they
some
look
damage.
all right because they were lower to the ground. Alrighty, moving right along. So the sun's not hitting us too bad here.
Onions through here have never looked too super hot. And right down through here we have
the beets that got demolished with no cover on them at all. Then over here's the kohlrabi. Looks like it's coming along pretty decent as far as
it's burnt. The leaves are burnt.
the leaves are drooping a little bit. But
this is not completely dead either. It's still got some life to it.
These could come back to life, but
we're not holding our breath on it. And the broccolini doesn't look too bad. We haven't had a lot of this at the market.
It's not done well.
Very far and few between. Let's head back up this way. And down there underneath the cover to the right hand side, that is kohlrabi, and it looks like it's holding up pretty good. So
collards and kale.
the tunnels did seem to help out quite a bit through there. Alright, we're going to run back up here to this portion. Here we go. And what do we have here?
Collard greens that are starting to get some bug pressure. Watch, it's time of the season for that. And then we have kale here that has damaged, but it's been suffering the whole time we've planted it. So
yeah, this morning the leaves are really drooping. They've came back to life quite a bit.
And then carrots.
Carrots aren't looking too awful bad. They're drooping some.
And then we have radish planted, turnips planted underneath here. They're starting to come up and they are not damaged.
Yep, they're not looking too awful bad at the moment, which is nice.
Yep, so that looks good. And we have, I will lift this one up, and we have more lovely carrots underneath this bed.
Yeah, these carrots are looking really good.
Let me grab the...
It's okay, I can see just fine. They're looking really good. So this
They're small, but...
protection did help. So that's good news on those carrots anyway. Those carrots have came a long way. They were very small for a long time.
Strawberries don't look dead either.
What do you have right here you're walking by?
So this is cabbage.
This whole bunch of cabbage through here. It's looking actually quite nice. It held up to the cold pretty good, getting down to 19.
It's damaged some on the leaves, as you can see, but this is not bad. We've grown this before. This is actually, it's French. I don't speak French, so I got it from Baker's Creek. And then I tried some new from Johnny's this year that's similar. So all through here. And then there's cauliflower here. All down through here. And it was damaged the last frost we had, which was light compared to last night. And then down over there, there's more cauliflower and cabbage. Then we have collards, and then more cauliflower, and then kale, collard greens, and then there's more on that far end on the other side of the kale. There's more cauliflower, but we planted it late, so I'm not expecting it to do very
Let's take a look down this way here real quick. More of that kohlrabi there that got hit. Again, the really small stuff here, as you can see, it didn't make it. Plants were just too immature to handle that. Right over here, so we have some cauliflower. We don't know how much of this we'll have, but Anna can take and show you real quick how that looks. Pretty nice looking in the shade there. There we go.
You mean cover it up?
All right, we'll just move right along.
There's some. No.
So you also have two different varieties of things over here planted. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
So this stuff over here on the right hand side is what again?
So that is cabbage. Cabbage. And the cauliflower that was demolished.
Okay, this cauliflower had a certain type of name. What was the name of the cauliflower?
Yes, there's two different varieties, and
what your hands are on right there.
This one is Snow Crown.
Snow Crown. It's supposed to be very tolerant to cold weather, but as you can see, it didn't handle it as good as some of the other varieties that we have out here. So that's pretty disappointing on that aspect, but hey, that's just the way it goes. That's the way we'll take it. And we did plant some garlic through here, but you can't see that. You won't see that until spring. Then right through here we have some more of the beets.
Let me come on,
We can take a peek right through here. There's a little window of opportunity right here. And as you can see, it's more of the same. They got hit hard. We do have plenty of beets right now, but they just did not make it. I'm going to jump across here. All right. So now look down through here. All these lettuces were not covered last night. They were not covered, so they are doing okay. Minus they got a little burn on them. So these may not be good enough to sell. We'll have to see. But now let's go ahead and hop inside of this tunnel right back here. Take a peek around to what's happening down here in the second garden's tunnel. Hope I'm not making y'all too dizzy here with this. Oh, gotta get down low. How low can you go? Things have fared pretty well up through here. Not too awful bad. So, as of right now, the lettuce is still making it. And just for comparison, here's the kale and collards that were inside the tunnel.
Again, collards have been doing great out there. I don't know if y'all noticed that. We showed you that or not, but they did just fine through the cold weather. And here's an example of how the kale looks inside the tunnel that was protected from the frost last night. Well, Anna, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're going to go and take everybody up to the first garden and look at those tunnels.
Sounds good.
And here we are back where we usually start this portion of the video. As you can see, everything in here is looking pretty nice. The tunnels did their job. One more night of it for a while. Hopefully we'll be good to go for a while as well. Things are growing quite nicely though. Still quite a bit in here to grow. It slows down this time of year, but it's still here. And then some pretty big heads of lettuce right there. We decided to hold on to those for next week. Let's head over to the second tunnel. Sarah's hard at it here, harvesting some radish. Might be kind of hard to see with the shadow there. But we've got carrots growing in between the radish. These were carrots were planted, they didn't do well, and then we put the insect netting over top of it, and the carrots decided to come along, so good news. We'll take it. Now let's head into the other tunnel. Got to get down low again. All right, I'll back up just a touch here. Try not to waddle around too much. More carrots in here. I believe that's some more radish planted over there. It's coming up. Again, with this warm weather we're calling for, we might get lucky. Warmer weather anyway, not super duper warm. And this scarlet kale here, you're probably not going to see much of that anymore. It has major aphid pressure on it. So that's just about done for. And as we come back through here, a whole lot of more transplants in the ground. Growing but slowly. Unfortunately, it looks like we did have a little bit of damage in here on these, just because they're not super duper mature. They're not mature enough to handle it. Anyway, well, that's about it. We hope y'all have been doing all right out there. We do greatly appreciate it. We hope to see y'all at the farmers market. You can pre-order online. And also you can check out what we have at our stores. That will be down in the description of the video. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.